It's a question many people have asked since the start of the pandemic. Are more people dying now than there would be if COVID-19 didn't exist?
Fox 13 News investigative reporter Nate Carlisle looked into it and found, at least in Utah, the answer appears to be yes.
Utah cemeteries have been busier places over the last year. The novel coronavirus has now killed more than 1,700 people in the state. But they don't appear to be the only victims of the pandemic.
We are seeing substantially larger numbers of deaths.
Robert Anderson is the chief of the Mortality Statistics Branch at the CDC's National Center for Health Statistics. He received his bachelor's degree from Brigham Young University.
Some of these may be indirectly related to the pandemic.
Total deaths in Utah increased in 2020. In itself, that's not a surprise. With the state's population increases, total deaths have been rising about 2% annually. But in 2020, total deaths jumped more than 14% over 2019, 2,800 more deaths in all. COVID itself can account for only about half of that. Utah's spike mimics a national trend. A study released in October from the CDC found there had been almost 300,000 excess deaths in the first 9 months of the American pandemic.
Nationally, about 2/3 of the excess deaths are attributable to COVID-19 directly. The other third it may be a combination of things.
Those combinations, Anderson said, might include undiagnosed coronavirus cases, people with other ailments who are unable to receive medical care at busy hospitals, people unwilling to seek care, and increases in accidental deaths like drug overdoses. The Utah Department of Health is still examining all the reasons for the increases in this state, but we already know one factor. Utah traffic deaths increased by 13% in 2020 for a total of 281.
Is this something that can be fixed with more public education, or is this something that's going to continue until we control COVID-19?
My guess is that we'll continue to have some of these issues as long as the pandemic is going on.
Nate Carlisle, Fox 13 News, Utah.
If you have a story you would like the Fox 13 Investigates team to look into, send them an email to iteam@fox13now.com, or you can call them. The tip line number is 801-536-1314.